Hey, Facebook. Hey. Many of you will catch this by the replay. Let me tag some people. I haven't been live in forever. Let's see. Hello. I see some people in the room. If you're in the room, say hello. Good evening, good afternoon. Hey, Jamie. Good morning to the people who will watch this by replay tomorrow or the next day. Listen, I just finished a 3-day strategic business mastermind retreat in Delaware. Hey, Michelle. And my mind is blown because one of the things, and I'm going to try not to cry, is these last 3 days, one of the young ladies, and I'll tag her, Marissa Q. Payne, said, I don't want to just do transactions anymore. What I do has to be transformational. And so that resonated with me. Like, that did something to me. Because as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as CEOs, as, God, even ministers, are we just creating transactions? Are we just selling products and services? Are we just trying to move t-shirts or books or whatever it is that you sell, or if you sell a service, what are you really trying to accomplish with your business or your product or your service? And so that resonated with me. And I remember when I stopped doing the Red Ink Conference, last year was the final year. And we didn't get to have it live because of COVID, so we did it virtual. And I just remember feeling really bad after that conference, even though there were 81 people at the conference virtually. Hey, Jervis. There were 81 people there virtually. But can I tell y'all, like, it wasn't enough? God, I said I wasn't going to cry on Facebook Live. It wasn't enough. And a lot of people ask me, why are you no longer doing the Red Ink Conference? Number one, I felt like the conference had run its course, but also I don't want to just create transactions. Like, I'm not just creating products or services or events to say I had 81 people in the room, but nobody's transformed. Like, I'm not okay with that. So for me, the biggest shift that I can take away, y'all, I'm in Delaware. I've never been to Delaware. Beautiful hotel, beautiful place. I am under a coach, Darnielle Jervey Harmon. If you're not familiar with her, look her up on Facebook. But this weekend, the first day was transformational and it was spiritual, and God was definitely in the room. But I just decided, and y'all, I don't think sometimes we realize, like, we get to decide. What we do or don't do. Like, there are some positions that I hold right now that I have to step away from. Like, I literally have to call some people and be like, I'm sorry, I can't support this anymore. I love you. And I may even love the initiative that I'm a part of, but that doesn't mean that I'm supposed to be a part of it. Like, one thing my coach says is, just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. And so I can edit books, but I've done that for 20 years, y'all, and it's so time to do something else. And the moment I post on Facebook, or the moment I send an email to a client and say, guess what? I'm no longer doing this. I know you said you were coming to me 4 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I can't stay stuck and wait for you to decide that you need my services, because by the time that you decide, guess what? I may no longer be offering that service. And being okay with that. Yes, Adeline, it was like a crazy week. Adeline was on virtually. And it's just different when you create transformation instead of transactions. So, like, I'm not a liquor store. I'm not a restaurant. I'm not just trying to move people and products in and out of a workflow. When people come through me and through my programs, I really want them to have the transformation that I expect them to get. And literally, I know that I cannot make the move and the shift to millions if I'm the CEO, I'm the editor, I'm the typesetter, I'm the publisher, I'm the admin, I'm the marketing like, I have to have a team. I have to have a team. Because CEOs of major corporations hardly ever, they probably never do the tactical day-to-day work. Never. They're out getting more business for the company. So I had to make the hard shift to stop doing the Red Ink Conference. And there are people who have prophesied and spoken and, oh my God, you're going to bring it back. No, I'm probably not. Like, I did it for 8 years. 8 years, y'all. And the sad thing about it for me, I was grieved because over 800 people came through. And if 10% of those people published a book, I was not pleased. And I can't even say wholeheartedly that over 8 years, 80 people that have come through the Red Ink Conference have actually completed and published their books. Y'all, that's a problem for me. Like, I'm not okay with that. I don't just want to create something for you to come through just to get another $79 ticket or $129 ticket and then send you on your merry way. I'm doing a masterclass for editors, y'all, because I can't. Like, I literally cannot stay in the same place and edit. And I have to download this information into somebody else. I have to, or else it's lost. It's lost. Like we always say, energy is never lost. It's always transferred. So I need to transfer this energy and this information about editing, about proofreading, all of that into somebody else. So I'm doing a masterclass just for people who want to edit, just for people who want to proofread manuscripts and books. Like, I can't stay in the same place, but for me to move, I have to have trained, qualified people who can not only support my team, but build your own business. I'm not just employing and helping these people get the knowledge that they need just so they can work for me. No, eventually I want you to have your own editing and publishing business. Like, we can do the exact same thing. Like, it's enough for us all to win. But I want people to be trained, and I want them to be trained in excellence. So, didn't come on here to plug the masterclass. If you think you want to edit for other people, inbox me, comment below. I'll send you the link. We start the masterclass next week. It's 2 parts to it, but I'm going to download everything that I have over the last 12 years to build a successful editing business, because now So It Is Written is shifting to just ghostwriting, publishing, and book coaching. Editing is now part of that publishing package. I can no longer continue to offer a la carte services because people will pick your package prices apart if you let them. They will. So no, you can't just come to me anymore and get a bio. You can't just come to me and get a press release. You can't just come to me and get a synopsis for the back cover of your book for $75 or $100. No, because guess what? That's not transformational. That's transactional. And now I know the difference. And this week, I got the wording to go with the difference and the shift that I am looking for. Like, if it doesn't make a difference in the lives of others, when people get my publishing package, we are taking them from beginning to end. They literally get their books on their front door and they can launch and sell from the work that we do for them. That's transformational. I don't want to just be one piece of your puzzle and now you're piecing together all these different entrepreneurs and piecing together. Like, my goal is to make So It Is Written a one-stop shop for everything. For everything. And so I just came on really quick because while it's on my mind, while it's on my heart, before I head to the airport, I don't want it to be noisy in the background. I don't want it to be just crowded and loud. I really want you guys to hear my heart. Like, if you have a business, if you are an entrepreneur, you're thinking about starting a business, what's the purpose of the business? You know, is it just to sell t-shirts and say I sold a good t-shirt? Like, what do you want people to feel when they wear your t-shirt? What do you want people to think about when they wear your product or once they're done with your services? Like this jacket, I have Jalen LeGrand's jacket on, and it's got Psalm 23 on it. Like, it's got Psalm 23 on it. That's enough for me to rock it But even still, like, I can be a walking billboard for him and his company because it's got the word of God on it and I don't have to say a thing. That's transformational for me. I don't have to tell you I'm a Christian. You'll know I'm a Christian because I'm wearing this coat with this Bible verse on it. But yeah, so just making the shift from transactional to transformation. And so, like I said, if you all know anybody who is editing currently, they're editing or proofreading, you know anybody who may be interested in starting an editing and proofreading company, or even thinking about it, they're on the fence about it, I would suggest that they strongly take this masterclass, because my goal now is to pour into others my 20 plus years of knowledge, because my time is up. It's time to do something different. And so publishing is not necessarily going to have me editing, but it's going to have me more so overseeing the projects. And so I need some tactical people on my team, but I realize I need to train other people in their business. There are other people who want to get into editing. So I reached out boldly to the journalism school at the University of Missouri. I graduated from there over 20 years ago, but I know there are students who are coming through in the midst of a pandemic saying, what does a journalism job or what does a writing or editorial job look like for me in the midst of a pandemic now? And where do I go work now? And so just giving them that option, that out of being able to be an entrepreneur and create another stream of income and create change. It's all about transformation. So I just wanted to record this video and let you all know I'm closing out a 3-day business retreat, heading to the airport now. But it was transformational. It was definitely life-changing in 3 days. And I'm at the point now, just because I can do it doesn't mean I should do it. And if it's not transformational, I don't even want to do it for the money. And there are some people who won't agree with that because poverty mindset tells you, take the money. You can never have enough money. Yeah, but all money isn't good money. And when I take the money, is this client going to be a headache, or is it going to be good for me? Is it going to be transformational for me and for them? So just getting to the place that even if people can pay for your services, whether it's $5K, $10K, $20K, it may be $50,000 for one of your programs. But are they going to get the transformation that you know they should get? And are you going to be transformed in the process? So I hope this bless y'all. If you are entrepreneurs, if you're a business owner, I would just encourage you to take time and really sit back and think, why did I start this business and what's the purpose of it? Not just to create legacy, but am I creating transformation in the lives of others right now? Or am I just going through the motions and creating transactions? Yeah. So I pray that this helped y'all. I'm on my way driving to the airport, and I will talk to y'all soon. Have an amazing day.